I'm here, and you're here, if you're watching this. And the logic puzzles are here. Friday could be tough, could be easy, you never know. And the only way to find out is by starting. We're starting with fields as usual. Holy moly! Okay, let's do the easy ones. You can't connect the 3s, so the 5s are taken care of. It's going to be a spiral type pattern because if you select one of these blues, it forces all the other blues into a pattern. What does that tell us? Well, you tell me. Well, that does mean, so for these, whether or not it's here or here, these are going to be green. It's going to be a cool looking pattern, maybe. The center is already looking pretty cool. What's limiting us here? All right, so if we look at this 5, we can't go all the way to one end, either side. We can't go here. All right, so imagine this. If we go all the way to this end, we still need that one for sure. Similarly, if we go all the way to this end, we still need that one. So those are set. Can't say much similar. I can't say the same about other things. Not yet. Okay, so imagine with this 5, we go here. It would force one here. And one here. So either it would be here or here. So I think these are, in this case, those two are there on the side. Let's say we did the other way, this way. Doesn't really help. Yeah, I'm not sure that helps me. I think it's something, I'm not going crazy, but it's not helping me yet. This could be part of the 3 or part of the question mark. I guess, or part of the 5. This one, this 3, either it goes here. There has to be either one here or one here. And one here or one here. Hey. I'm not seeing the logic immediately. I don't want to just do a 50-50 on which way the 3s go and see if that helps. If I don't have to, at least. Well, let's try it. All right, we're gonna do this one here, top left. See what that accomplishes for us off the rip. That would force one here. Force one here. This one. It couldn't be the 5, so it would have to be this. That means maximum here, or it would have to be this. Oh, that's the 3, so let's ignore what I just had to say. Couldn't be the this would have to be here for sure. Tell me more. Like, I don't see... Now, I don't want to make more guesses on top of my first guess, but I don't see how this is going wrong at the moment. I'm going to make a guess, though. I think this one is this one is this. Let's see how that works out. That would be here. This could be either what. It probably goes like this. Yeah, what's my error, please? This. Okay. That doesn't seem unsolvable. Should have seen that a long time ago. Or maybe that is a problem. Alright, now, believe it or not, I'm going to go all the way back and try the other way. Instead of trying to, like, finagle that for a while. I just want to see if it magically looks even better than that. Alright, so now this one is connected, this one's connected, this one's connected, and this one's connected. So we do one of these jobs. Have to be there. Would have to be these two. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, so I was wrong, but... Right, because where I went for... Or I could go here. No, I can't really. It would have to be here. Yeah, I like the other way better. I'm so embarrassed. Alright, we're doing this way. And we're hoping that it works. So this has to push this one here for sure, right? Because it can't go more than one more here. Maybe this is right. We're trying that. What am I doing? No, it can't be right. Hold on. Everyone stop. Everyone calm down, please. This makes more sense to me because of the things that I'm telling you about in my head. This has to go here, here, here. Probably. Of course, it has to go there. That top is looking better. This has to escape all the way. Tell me more. That's got to go here. That's there. This is here, so keep it going, keep it moving. Yeah, that's looking a lot better. Yeah, I'm not sure where I went wrong the first time. I just didn't notice the mistake up top. 10 minutes 53, that's a tough fields. So now let's see if we have a tough stars. Hey, looks like it's going to be a tough one-ish. No matter where we go here, the bottom one's going to be here and here. Very good, very good. No, never mind. If this one's here, we get this one and this one, which blocks all the opportunities here. So it's not here. Whatever that means. There are two in this region, right? There's two here. There are two in this region. The only way they fit are if they're these two. So you have two in this region, so we can rule out these. Such is life, such is the way it goes. This one we have solved, and it's one of these two up here. Over here we got one. Nope, of course not. Of course, big mistake, big mistake. Because, and I said that because I thought there were two that fit in here, but there's only one. In fact, we can say that this won't work. One's here. Very good. One can't be here, we would clear out too many. Keep it going. All right, let's take a look at this one again. It can't be here. It would block almost everything there. If this one were here, okay, it would block these. So you would force two to be here, and that would block all of the other options. So that one's not right. If one was here, it would force one to be here, one to be here. So it would block these, it would block these, that's fine. Block these. I'm just thinking out loud here. you couldn't have this one. So it would be here and here. So that doesn't work, from what I understand. Whatever I just said doesn't work. So I think that's wrong. Now this one blocks too many, so that's wrong. Wherever this one is, it's in these bottom three, so this one's excluded. Chipping away, I guess. Okay. What happens if I put one here? I'm just doing some stuff here. Yeah, it doesn't work. Somehow it doesn't work. Wait, never mind. One's here, one's here, one's here. One's here. So one's here. One, two, three, four. So that's done. You need 1, 2 here. Oh, it would be here. 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 Nope. Here. 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 Here and here. Okay. Tried to rule it out. Ruled it in. That's how it goes sometimes. The reason why I was trying to... This one, which I was experimenting with, if I could rule it out... I was trying to find out if there could be anything in these two. And that would force 2 to be in 1, and I don't really know what it would have accomplished. That was like the mindset. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. For a Friday, I'll take that. Now we have the hard Clues by Sam. Friday hard, not Sunday hard. Let's see how it goes. Vince says exactly 2 of Paul's criminal neighbors also neighbor Kyle. They have 2 neighbors in common. So, criminal, and Paul has 1 more, so it's either Kyle or Tina. Only one of us 2 cooks, Paul and Kita, has an innocent directly below them. So Paul doesn't, so Tina's criminal and Kyle's innocent. Only one of the 2 criminals in column D is Diane's neighbor. 2 criminals in column D, so we have 1 of them here, and 1 over here. 1 of the 3 criminals neighboring Diane is Linda's neighbor. I think that's saying that 1 is here, we have another one, and there are 3 in total. So Claire's a criminal. Only one of the two criminals neighboring me is in column C. So now it's going to be more of a... I use the pink and blue for same, different. So... Wait. Let me undo that. One of the two criminals neighboring me. So there's one here and one here. Okay. One of the two criminals neighboring Claire is in column C. One here, one amongst these. Only one of the two criminals in column D is Diane's neighbor. There's one down here. Only one of the four criminals neighboring Mary is in column D. So we have 1, 2, 3, and we have one more in total. Okay, this is going to require some thinking. There's one in here. There's one in here. They could be the same one. So we know that if Jose is a criminal, then it would fulfill Diane's criminal and Mary's, so Zach would be a criminal. If Jose is innocent, Eric would be a criminal, there would be another criminal here, and Zach would be innocent. So I'm going to switch this one to saying Jose and Zach are the same, Eric is different. That gives us a little more insight. Only one of the four criminals marrying neighbor. Only one of the four criminals neighboring Mary is in column C, or D rather. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then there's one among Ruth, Ike, and Hilda. So if Hilda is criminal, Ike is innocent. But not necessarily the other way around. If Hilda's innocent, Ike could be innocent as well, and Ruth would be criminal. We have innocent, and we have a criminal over here. Innocent, criminal. Innocent, criminal. Okay. Let me get into my thinking position. Let's look at everything again, just to make sure. Only one of the three criminals neighboring Diane. Oh, wait. There are three criminals neighboring Diane. What am I doing? Why did I get rid of this? Only one of the three criminals neighboring Diane. We have 1, we have 2, and we have 3. These are different. So yeah, because they're different, we know that Ruth is innocent, right? Because we know that Ruth is innocent. That's so silly. Somehow I'm going to do green and orange for the other set. Okay, and we'll just use red and yellow for our pairs. So let's see, one of the three criminals neighboring Diane. So there's 1, 2, 3. Good. Let's look at only one of us cooks has an innocent. Yep. Exactly two of. Yep. That was the first one we had. Only one of the 4 criminals neighboring Mary is in column D. So we have 1 here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that got us Ruth. Ruth says only one of the 3 cops, here we go, has an innocent directly to the right of them. So it's not Jose. So we also know this, right? Because either Ike has innocent and Mary has criminal, or the other way around. And because that, we know that there are 2 criminals here. Either Eric and Noah, or Jose and Zach and Sarah must be innocent. Okay, let's keep going. Will is one of Ruth's 5 innocent neighbors, so Will's innocent. Ruth has 3 accounted for. 1 more between these 2, so Mary is the 5th. Okay, let's look at this one again. Only one of the 2 criminals neighboring me is in column C. Alright, we don't know that yet. Only one of the 3 doctors, here we go, has exactly 2 criminal neighbors. Well, we have 3 doctors. This doctor cannot have 2 criminal neighbors. This one very well could have 2 criminal neighbors if Eric was innocent. It would be innocent, innocent, criminal, 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 innocent, criminal, criminal, criminal. All right, if Eric had 2, let's see. Ugh. If Eric had 2 criminal neighbors, there's something about Claire, right? Let's take a look in the bottom corner. Imagine Diane is innocent, or is criminal. Right, that would make this configuration. And it would make this configuration. So that would be 2. If Diane was criminal. And then, since Claire has 2, it would make Jose innocent. Right? So it would be Jose is innocent if Diane was criminal. If Diane was innocent, if Diane was innocent, then there's no way to get only one of these. Wait a sec. Wait, sorry. 2 criminals neighboring me in column C. So Claire is the one. Sorry, I'm being silly. Claire is the one with 2 criminal neighbors. So that means, I think, what we were saying before. We can't have... Yeah, I think the only way to do it is to make Diana a criminal. Because remember, if we know that Claire is the one with 2. If Diane was a innocent, Ike is criminal. So currently, Diane has 2 criminals, which isn't okay. If we gave her a third criminal, it would give Eric a second criminal, so it's not okay. So what that means, what I mean by that, or what I mean to say, Diane is a criminal. What? There are 2 criminals neighboring Claire as a doctor. There are 2 criminals neighboring Claire. One of the 3 doctors up here has exactly 2 criminal neighbors. So Diane does not. Alright, what did I just say? Did I say Diane was a criminal? Oh, I meant innocent. Right? Or did I not? Hold on. Let's check this again. We have innocent, criminal. We can make... Wait, no. Oh, and then Eric himself, of course, is a criminal. This works. Okay. Time out. If Diane's innocent, we can get it to work. I think I was forgetting about... What did I just call her criminal? I felt like I ruled that out. Criminal already fucks it up. So she's innocent. Are we sure? Alright, let's make sure that all of our logic so far is good. Exactly 2 of Paul's 3 criminal neighbors also... Yep. Only one of the 4 criminals neighboring Mary is in column D. Mary has 1, 2, 3, 4. Only one of us cooks as an innocent. Yep. Only one of the 3 cops is innocent directly to the right. Yep. Will is one of Ruth's 5 innocent neighbors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only one of the 3 criminals neighboring Diane. Oh, she needs 3 criminals neighboring. I think we already did that, right? Is Linda's neighbor. How did we get that Diane was different than Ike? Because of Claire. Claire only has 1 criminal in column C. And Diane has a 3rd one here. Yeah, so this is right. So, alright, let's try this one more time. If we have a criminal, innocent, this Jose would have to be innocent and Eric would have to be criminal. That gives Diane the 3. Alright, so we have criminal and innocent on the right. Maybe that's where we have to look. If Diane is innocent, can we get it done? We'd have innocent and criminal. And then yes, we'd still have criminal and innocent here. And that would be fine. So Eric and Jose are the ones that we can figure out, I guess. I don't know why that was so hard for me to wrap my little brain around. There's only 1 innocent in row 1. 1, 2. Oh, we have 2 and 2. So Frank is innocent because there are only 3, or there are only 2 criminals. Frank's innocent. All right, let me. So this 1, 3. Yeah, we're good on that. Only one of the 2 criminals in column D is Diane's neighbor. We got that. All right, there's an odd number of criminals on the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What am I doing wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My bad. This is an embarrassment. There's an odd number of innocents neighboring Hilda. 1, 2, 3. So we need 4, 5, not 4. So we have innocent, innocent, criminal, criminal. Okay, I must have clicked on something bad. Only one of the 3 cops is an innocent. I should have figured that out. Okay, very silly, that whole thing. I'm super embarrassed, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We got there in the end, just with a few mistakes. Yes. Yeah, when I figured out Eric and Jose, I should have immediately done Noah and Zach or whoever it was. That's how it goes. All right, very fun puzzle. I always love doing these. And I hope you love watching them. And besides that, that's all I got for you today. Tomorrow's Saturday, some big puzzles coming up. The weekend is the most trying time, as we all know. But anyway, that's what I got. And I appreciate you stopping by, and I hope you have a good weekend, and I hope I do too. All right, I'll see you in a few. Peace.